Hello students, welcome you in our class. Students, today we are going to start the chapter friction part 8. That is in continuation of the chapter friction. We are going to start its part 8. Students, in previous part we have studied about how we can increase friction where it is necessary. Where friction is necessary, we have to increase it, and we have studied about the methods to increase friction. Now students, as we have studied that in some cases friction is harmful to us, so in such cases we want to reduce friction, and so today I will study about methods of reducing friction. Let us see how we can reduce friction. So under this, the first method you can see, the friction can be reduced by making the surfaces smooth by polishing. Students, by making the contact surfaces smooth, by polishing them, we can reduce friction. Students, as you can take example of a slide in the park, slide for children in the park is polished to make its surface smooth and to reduce friction. Due to this, a child or children can slide down easily over them. Students, let us see the second method, second way to reduce friction. Friction can be reduced by applying lubricants between the rubbing surfaces. Some common examples of lubricants are oil, grease, fine powder, graphite. Powdered graphite is itself is a solid lubricant. So these are the common examples of lubricants. Students, here, as you know, friction is due to interlocking between two surfaces in contact due to their roughness. And the role of lubricants is to make a layer between the two surfaces in contact, make a slippery layer between the two surfaces in contact, and hence the surfaces can slide over this thin layer of lubricants, so the friction is reduced. Now let us see the third way to reduce friction. Friction can be reduced by using wheels. Students, as we have studied that rolling friction is very less than other types of friction like sliding or static. So rather than slide a surface over the other, it is easier to move them using wheels, which changes sliding friction into rolling friction. And you can see in the diagram, this way the friction can be reduced. By this way we can reduce friction. So using wheels was the third way to reduce friction. Now see the fourth method to use to reduce friction. Friction can be reduced by using ball bearings between the moving surfaces. Students, here ball bearings are devices designed to make the moving parts of a machine to roll over each other. Actually, ball bearings are balls fitted between two rings. Balls fitted between two rings, and these ball also rolls and converts. These balls rolls between the two rings and converts the sliding friction into rolling friction. So like working like a wheel, ball bearing also reduces friction by converting sliding friction into rolling friction. So students, these were the common ways to reduce friction. You can see your around, and there are many more ways by which friction can be reduced, and you can suggest, you can see in your surrounding and guess about them. But for today's class, these were all we have to discuss. Now in next class we will study about fluid friction and ways to reduce fluid friction. Also we will discuss about the harmful effects of fluid friction. These all we will discuss in the next class. So till then, goodbye.